Hello, everyone, and welcome to class. Today we have a pelvic floor class, of course, but we're going to focus on the hips, on strengthening, connecting to the hips, and opening the hips too. So the hips are incredible part of our bodies. They are also, well, they hold our pelvis, of course. They also hold our sexual organs, and they connect us with our sexuality and with our sensuality as well. It's a place where we unconsciously also store a lot of shame, a lot of emotions, a lot of trauma, unconsciously, just like we do also with the shoulder girdles. So it's two of the places in our body that holds a lot of tension. And so we're going to work on that. A lot of times when we do hip openers, we feel a lot of release and emotions. Sometimes you can want to feel like crying. Maybe it opens up your heart as well and brings things up. So it's a great way to connect to your emotions, to also release emotions, but also to connect to your sensual creativity and sexual power. We hold a lot of shame in this area as women, especially. So I think we've lost a lot of that connection. And I think that it's really important to connect to this part of our bodies, to let go of that shame that we have, and to really come into our power as female or as male, or just like by connecting to our pelvis, which is sacred, is where we create children, where we birth children, and we also connect with our partners, and it's just a very important part, I think, of our bodies that we kind of push away a little bit. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna start. I also have this very sensual 90s hip hop playlist for you today. So I want to invite you to just be playful and allow yourself to just relax and really own your body, connect your body to your pelvis, to your hips, your sensuality, to the rhythm of the music, and your sexuality, which is a great part of why we're here. All right, so we're gonna start by sitting on a pillow or a ball. You can sit down on your knees if this is not comfortable or available for you at all. You can also just sit cross-legged, whatever feels good for you. We'll sit cross-legged. All right, we're gonna put our hands on our knees. We're gonna start just by starting to do some hip circles. So it's really nice. If you don't have a ball, you can just do it without it or with a pillow. But when you do it with a ball, it's kind of nice because it kind of massages your pelvic floor a little bit. And you're able to also get some feedback and really feel those muscles that sometimes we don't really connect to often in this way. So your sexual organs. So it's kind of like a little vagina massage. Feels really good, especially with the ball. So just breathe in and out, close your eyes, and reverse your circles, and just let loose. Let the hip loose. Feel the music. You can get your shoulders involved a little bit if you like, but mostly I want you to move your pelvis really freely on one side. And let's do forwards and back. Feel the music. So pelvic tilts, right? We've been working on these also on class, but laying down. So this is your pelvic tilt, pelvic thrust. So when we're going up, forwards, and back, we're also feeling the beginning of our pelvic floor, the pubic bone, and then in the back, the coccyx, right? So it's a good way to kind of have some feedback to remind us of where the muscles start, head, end, front, and back. And then we go side to side. So this is also the two sides of our pelvic floor. And let's go back to circles. When you do the hip circles, your core starts to get engaged as well. Your obliques working, start becoming a little bit of blood flow into that area as well. Okay, and come back to center. Let's just do some cat-cows here. So inhale, open the chest. Exhale, round and press and squeeze the pelvic floor and squeeze the core back. Inhale, up. Exhale. Inhale. Release and open. Exhale. Squeeze and lift. One more. Or two more. Good. All right. We're going to stand up and coming to a squat position, goddess squat. So come to a wide squat. Your feet are going to be 45 degrees open. And you're going to bend the knees and really widen your knees out. Your knees are going to be over your toes, your big toes to the middle of your toes. Press the belly in. Squeeze the pelvic floor as we go up. And relax it. Open. And squeeze. Squeeze the glute and relax. And open. And squeeze. Squeeze. And relax. And open. So really open the hips. Feel like your hips are going back and out. So the knees are not rolling inwards, but really going out. Go as deep squat as you can. And press into all your toes. Press into your legs. Squeeze the legs back. And squeeze your glutes when you come out. Squeeze the core. Squeeze up. So it's kind of like you're squeezing toothpaste. Up. And then relaxing. And up. And relax. And two. And feel the rhythm. Go as slow as you can. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So squeeze up. Squeeze up. Squeeze. 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 So you're going to feel those glutes working. Just thighs. The inner muscles. Pelvic floor. And core. And in, let's do 10 more. And 9. 8. 7. And 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. And we're going to pulse it down. Stay here. Bring your legs, your hands in front of your chest and squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10 more. Come on. You can do it. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Hold the thighs. Let's just go side to side. Try to put all your weight on your hands. And open your hips. And squeeze it up. Squeeze it up as much as you can. So much that you're going to lift your heels up and hold it here. You can open your arms. Squeeze the pelvic floor. Squeeze the core. To balance, focus your eyes. Imagine you're like hugging a huge ball here. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze the glutes. And let it go. Nice. Very good. Okay, we're going to try those hip circles, just standing up. So you can bring your hips, your feet hip width apart or a little bit wider. Only this guy. Bring your hips. One side. Circle. Break the pelvic floor core exercise, believe it or not. Also, we'll simply society. Really connecting to your pelvis, femininity, sexuality. Feel the hips. That's about it. Bend your knees a little bit.
Going to the beat of the front first. Wipe your feet really good. The bra. Feel the crystal.
And let's reverse the circle.
Spread your arms if you really need a hug. Epicentric. If this.
I don't know you, but I love this Chinese hip hop playlist. Certainly for me. And it's really connecting to this pelvic fat.
Boom, your big dog. We'll nip up or you give up.
Whatever makes you feel right. You can either come down a little bit more and keep moving your pelvis side to side, throwing back and sideways. Start feeling warm now, side to side, and front and back. You got this. Circles. And that is a vernier minor. And the other way. Let's finish the song with the circles. Enjoy it. Side to side. Front and back. Yeah. High jump. Other way. Let's now, we're going to go into the floor. The pelvic thrust again. So our feet are going to be together. Our knees are going to be wide apart. We're going to exhale, pelvic thrust. When we come up, we're going to exhale, squeeze everything in and out. Pelvic floor, core, glutes. Inhale, exhale. Go. Yeah. You can do it slow or fast. I'm just going with the rhythm of the music. Whatever feels good for you. Use your breath. Ha. 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 There's a deep connection between your jaw and your pelvis as well. So use your breath. If you're a mama, you know that. If you deliver the baby, you know how you use your voice to relax your pelvic floor and bear down. Let's go. 10 more. You can do it. Smile. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Good. Very nice. All right. We're going to come into our flanks. We're going to try our ball squeeze. We know this exercise. This time we're going to have our heels together. So you can choose to be on your elbow. This is one option. We're going to do this with our heels together and our feet are going to be open. You're going to squeeze the ball. Exhale. Activate. Pelvic floor, core. Inhale, relax and release. So you can be on your forearms. If that doesn't feel good, you can be on your arm, on your hand. What's really important is you don't collapse into your arm and let go of your waist here, collapse into your shoulder. Also, if you're here, I don't want you to collapse in here. I want you to press into your forearm, lift your waist as if you're doing a side plank. This is basically a side plank, modified. And the same if you're over here. Okay? Choose your variation, grab your pillow or your ball, and let's go. So we're gonna squeeze, exhale, hold it for 1, 2, 3, and release. Exhale, squeeze. 2, 3, release. And you squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5, release. Exhale. 4, 5, release. So you squeeze up and in. 5, 4, connected. 3, 4, 5, inhale to release. Exhale. Let's do 5 more. So here you're also working your adductors. We talked about that middle line. And once you connect that middle line, you're working on your inner legs. Also automatically connects your pelvic floor and your core. And release. And exhale. 3, 4, and 5. 2 more. And exhale. Easy breath. Notice if you're clenching your jaw. Exhale. 2 more. Notice if you're clenching your jaw, if you're grinding your teeth. Notice where your tongue is. Do you have any tension here? Relax it. Exhale one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Release. Nice. Let's turn it to the other side. Oh, not yet. Actually, I forgot. We're going to start with our pelvic thrust here. So, have your ball there. From here, we're going to exhale, squeeze, force, and inhale down. So you're going to exhale, you're going to lift, squeeze, and press your hips forwards. Kind of what we're doing here on our knees, but on this position on our sides, on the side plank, okay? So ready? 3, 2, and 1. Exhale and squeeze and hold. 2, 3, and 4, and release. Hand squeeze up. Also, bring out that waist. So you lift out of your shoulder and the waist. Release. And up. 2, 3, and 4. Exhale. 1. Release and up. Hold it tight. And 4. And down. And down and 1. 5 more. And down and up. If you need a break, you can take a break, go into child's pose, whatever you need to do, and then come back. And again, 3 more. And 2 more. 1. Lift out of your waist, really working those obliques. Hold it and squeeze. And release. 1 more. Hold it. And thrust. 1, and 2, and 3. Little pulses. 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. Almost there. 9, and 10. Exhale, release. Woo! Yeah. You feel it? All right. Other side. Set yourself up in whichever position you were. Repeat the same on the other side. And when you're ready, heels together and squeeze and pull up. So imagine you're sipping out the little zipper in your core that starts in your pelvic floor. And release. And exhale, squeeze. And release. Lift out of your shoulder and your elbow. And release. 3. And release. We're going to do 10. Keep breathing. And 4. And 6. So you're holding and squeezing. And you're releasing. And 6. And release. And 7. Heels together. And release. And release. 2 more. We get ready for the pelvic thrust. You're going to hold it up for 4. And then we're down. Okay, last one. And release. All right. So you ready? You can do it on your arm, on your hands, or on your forearm. Ready? And exhale, up and hold and squeeze. 2, 3, and 4, and down and squeeze. So press. Your glutes as well are working here. Your inner thighs, your core, and your pelvic floor. Release and squeeze. Inhale and squeeze. We'll do 10. Inhale and squeeze. This is 5. Exhale. And squeeze. 3 more. At your own pace. Do the best that you can. If you need to stop and rest, that's okay. 2 more. And 1. We're going to hold it there. We're going to pulse it. 3, 2, and 1. And pulse. And pulse. Pulse. Squeeze and release. 4, 5. Lift it up. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And release. Ooh, very nice. So coming to fours, tucking the toes, connect, and coming to a neutral spine. So pressing the belly towards the spine. Release the pelvic floor a little bit. And inhale, hover the knees off the floor and squeeze. And hold it here for 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5, we're going to start bouncing. Bounce, bounce. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And twist hips. Let it go. Bounce it out. Playful. Let it go. Release those hips. Bounce, twist, twist, twist. Come to the center and bounce. Here's the higher. Yeah. Enjoy it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, release. Coming to a child's pose. Bring the heels down. Take some deep breaths. So mouth, and we're gonna reverse that. So we're gonna do a reverse plank. So plant your feet, reverse tabletop. Fingers are facing forwards, and we're gonna lift up as much as we can. And then we're gonna exhale, tap down, and up, and relax down. So this is gonna give us a really nice stretch in the front of the hips, the hip flexors. You also can feel a nice stretch in the shoulders. You did a lot of work on the shoulders, so this is going to feel really good. So, push your hips as much as you can up, activating your glutes, squeezing the pelvic floor, and exhale, releasing down. Squeeze it up, release. Squeeze it up, release. We're going to hold that upside. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is small. Release an inch, up an inch. Release an inch, up an inch. Release, squeeze up. Release, squeeze up. Release, squeeze up. 5 more. Squeeze up, release, squeeze up. 3, squeeze up. 2, and up. And last one. Exhale, release. Now from this position, straighten your legs and walk your hands. Your hands are going to be facing back. We're going to walk. We're going to do a nice shoulder stretch. You're going to walk your hands back. You're going to feel a stop whenever you feel it. I just breathe at your deepest stretch. So the more lower you go, the deeper the stretch. So wherever you are, just breathe into all the sensations. Close your eyes. Relax and try not to resist anything. Good. And come up. Very good. And now we're going to come into some frog stretches and frog slides and rocks. So really important that you have some sensitive knees. Really good to have some knee pads or have something very cushiony underneath, so you don't have any pain. Maybe some leg warmers, whatever it is after you. We're gonna do some frog. So first, you're gonna come into fours. This is your starting position, and you're gonna open your knees slowly. Let them slide out. Flex your foot behind you, and you're gonna try and open the knees as much as you can. This is very intense, so just go really, really slow and go at your own pace. I want you to keep sort of a cow tilt up in the chest so your chest is not collapsing here. You're really opening in the chest, right? Your hands are underneath you. We're going to rub forwards and back a little bit. If you need to put some pillows on your knees, you can also do that. This allows if you feel the stretch and the opening of the deep hip flexors, inner thighs. We don't spend that much time in this position, so It's pretty intense. And try and go to your deepest stretch. So if this is where you are and you're going to stay there, stay there. If you can come down into your elbows, come down into your elbows. Try not to be too forward or too back, but try to be in the middle. When you go forward, you're getting out of the stretch, right? So just kind of stay in the middle with your pelvis in line with your knees. A few more breaths here. And you then come down all the way if you're more open. Just take deep breaths and work with your own body. No comparison. Just for you. Stay within your body. Stay present. Inhale, come up and just close your knees a little bit. So we're going to do the knee slides. My mat is a little bit sticky, so I'm going to bring some pillows. So you're going to start in the same position, knees closer together, prepare. So you're going to let your knees slide as much as you can, and then you're going to exhale, squeeze in it, and open, squeeze in it, and open, squeeze in it. So again, when you're squeezing in, you're using your adductors. You're squeezing and lifting the pelvic floor. You're squeezing and lifting the core. You're working really hard. Let's do 10 more. If you want, you could come down to your elbows if you're way more open, or if that feels better for you, just modify. You can also use your fists if it's hard on your wrists. Let's do 5 more. The last one, we're going to hold it again on the frog position. And open as much as you can. Big sigh, let it go. Again, inhale. Good. And slowly bring it in. And let's come back into the center. We'll stretch. So bring your feet together into butterfly. So for the first one, we're going to bring your feet as close together as we can to our pelvic floor or our pelvis. And we're going to try and open the feet like a book, extending the spine as much as we can. Hold it here. Try and bring your knees down towards the floor. We're going to inhale, look up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, come up. The next one, we're going to hold it. Exhale, relax your shoulders so you have space between your ears and your shoulders. Hold it at your maximum stretch. Deep, easy breath, no forcing. Relaxing and releasing, and every exhalation a little bit deeper. One more breath. Inhale, come up. And we're going to come into a diamond shape. So it's the same butterfly, but more like in a diamond shape with your legs. So this feels very, very different. Try it. I really like it. So you're going to inhale, grab your legs, really extend your spine first. And then exhale, grab your feet and just bend forward as much as you can. Relax your shoulders. Use your breath to exhale and deepen your stretch. Relaxing and releasing in every exhalation a little bit deeper. Releasing any control, any tension, any shame, any trauma, anything that you've been holding on to for all this time, for all these years of your lifetime. Allow yourself to deeply surrender, relax, open up, and let it go. Use your breath. One more breath. Good. Very nice. We're gonna do straddle, so open your legs as wide as you can. You're gonna inhale, look up, and exhale, come down as much as we can. So come into your elbows or into your hands. Just try and see if you can keep a straight spine as much as you can. If this is really hard for you, you can prop your butt up with a bolster, some pillows. This is gonna give you more of a tilt in the pelvis, so it's gonna help you in any forward bend. It's really important that you tilt your pelvis so you can have space to bend forwards and that you activate the legs as well. Wherever you are, just breathe. I'm just gonna change the music here to just start unwinding ourselves and relaxing a little bit deeper as we close class. Good. Let it all go. Allow yourself to deeply relax. You worked really hard today. Take one more deep breath here. Very nice. Inhale, come out. And we're going to lay down in a supported Padasana, supported butterfly. So if your hips are quite open, you might not need to be supported, but it also feels nice when your hips are open. You can put the pillows or the blocks under your knees. And lay down. So if you have diastasis recti, just lay down by going up your side first. Don't crunch on your belly. We're gonna lay down here for a few minutes, just allowing yourselves to deeply relax. So bring your hands on your womb, on your belly, your sacred portal. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Exhale through the mouth. Oh. Allow to relax and let it all go. On the next exhalation, I want you to really sigh and use your voice. And just notice how when you open your mouth wide and exhale with a big sigh and relax and use your voice, your pelvic floor also relaxes and releases such a great feeling. Take a deep breath in. Close the eyes, allow yourself to completely let go. Relaxing and releasing a little bit deeper in every breath. No need to hold on to anything anymore. Just allow yourself to just feel yourself be here in this moment, completely connected, open. Feel everything. Just accept everything. Deny nothing. Feel what it's like to be in your body, to be connected, to breathe consciously, to let go. Very nice. I'm gonna let you rest as long as you like. I'm gonna end class here. Thank you so much for being here. I'm honored that you're this journey with me, and I'll see you on the next class. Bye.